Who are your five favorites right now, halfway through the season, to win the 2024 World Series?
Well, let's start it off. Number 5, I'm going with the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, I'm sure you're going to probably say it's my hatred for Philadelphia, but I have statistical proof to why the Phillies are the 5th best team. They have played the least amount of games along with the Dodgers against above 500 teams, and they are only 6-6. And you talk about the struggle in the NL. How about Major League Baseball? Only 6 teams in general above 500 against 500 or greater opponents when playing them. And the Phillies being at only 500, despite dominating, a little bit devastating. It stinks to see. Number 4, I'm going with the Cleveland Guardians. I'll tell you what, their pitching staff has been lights out this season, but what has impressed me the most is their capability of putting the bat on ball. I mean, the Guardians have a little bit of depth. They've been sneaky successful this year. I think that if there's an AL surprise, this could be the team that can make the run. Number 3, I'm going with the Baltimore Orioles. I mean, there has been no team more battle-tested than the Orioles this year. 24 wins against above 500 opponents. I think it's a 24-10 record, if I recall. And they constantly win against good teams. And when you win against good teams, that results in success. And Eddie, you want to talk about the deadline? Here's the big thing. If the Orioles go out with their depth they have in the farm system and get themselves a superstar, this team could be pushing itself to the World Series this year. Number 2, I'm going with the Yankees. I mean, let's put it like this. The Yankees have that, but you still got to prove to me you got to get there. They have all the pieces they need. They just need a superstar third baseman or an answer at first and a little bit of pitching help, and the Yankees could find themselves there. Like the Orioles, they've beaten a lot of good baseball teams. They're just a notch down behind Baltimore, but that AL East in general has been a powerhouse, so that doesn't surprise me. And number 1, this one shouldn't be a surprise. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. 9-3 as well, only 12 games against above 500 opponents this year. But even with the injury woes, this team is stacked for a reason.